Leadership can be defined as the influence one person exerts over the other members of the group. This level of influence will be significant enough for people to achieve the company's objectives or goals. This video explains the 6 leadership styles identified by psychologist Daniel Goleman and when to use each one. Each of them is based on a particular component of emotional intelligence. However, what they all have in common is that people who develop these styles get results. On the other hand, it should be noted that the types of leadership are not incompatible. On the contrary, the best leaders can take elements from each and adapt to the needs of the moment. In any case, to know which style is most useful in a given situation, it is necessary to first know them all very well. Visionary leader. A visionary leader is someone who has a clear long-term vision for the organization and guides employees in the same direction. With this vision, the leader can motivate employees by making them aware of their role in the organization. The best time to use the visionary leadership style is when the organization is in crisis, as in this situation of instability. Providing a clear vision to all members of the organization increases motivation and, therefore, productivity. As a disadvantage, this visionary style is not recommended when the team is made up of professionals with more experience than the leader. Coaching leader. The main objective of the coaching leadership style is the development of employees. In this case, the leader acts as a mentor and works closely with their team to identify their strengths and weaknesses. They help employees turn their weaknesses into strengths through support and understanding from supervisors. These leaders give their employees challenging tasks and are willing to accept short-term failure because their main goal is, as mentioned, personal development. Another key aspect of the coaching style is aligning the employee's goal with that of the organization. The coaching leadership approach works best when employees are aware of their weaknesses and want to improve their performance. On the other hand, it makes little sense if they resist learning or do not accept their weaknesses for any reason. Affiliative leader. The third type of leadership revolves around people. The affiliative style is based on creating bonds between group members. This way, a certain harmony and cooperation are achieved within the company, leading to increased productivity. There is a misconception that emotional ties between superiors and subordinates can lead to unprofessional behavior. However, in certain work environments, especially when conflicts are frequent, affiliative leadership can work wonders as it helps employees overcome personal problems and restore trust in the company. Democratic leader. Democratic leadership is based on the idea that employees in an organization should be able to participate in decision-making. The opinions of the entire group should be considered when making a decision. This often involves numerous meetings. Therefore, it will be especially useful in cases where there is plenty of time to choose a course of action. On the other hand, democratic leadership is often used in cases where the work team is multidisciplinary, and it is necessary to combine different disciplines to move projects forward. In other words, agreements must be reached at points where the disciplines intersect or overlap so that each part fits. However, this style is useless if the staff is not trained or lacks sufficient information to offer valid opinions. Pacesetting leader. The role of a pace-setting leader is to set a direction and ensure it is maintained. They set themselves as an example, always seeking to act as a model. It is generally used by people who like to feel like protagonists. This type of leadership is especially effective when the leader is an expert in the subject, while the other members have little experience in it. Its main disadvantage is that it prevents the team from adding anything to the final project that is not a replica of the model. This disadvantage makes it a leadership style to use on specific occasions because in the absence of the leader, employees do not know what to do. Coercive leader. The coercive leadership style, often referred to as a military approach, is a method that focuses on giving precise instructions that must be followed to the letter, without employees being able to question those instructions. This type of leadership should only be used in crisis situations or on certain occasions when quick action is required to achieve objectives. In the long term, it destroys the motivation and creativity of employees, creating a very harmful effect on the organization's work culture. So much for today's video. Let's hope you have learned. Now I leave you with this other video that may interest you. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it.